Hello everyone, hope you are all studying well, and we are talking about a retrosynthetic analysis for various functional groups. Let us take few more examples on this alpha beta unsaturated system 1 2 1 3 1 4 1 5 and 1 6 dicarbonyl system. Let us here a one target molecule which containing a alpha beta unsaturated system. So in the alpha beta unsaturated system, we can break bond at this position, and after breaking the bond, what we get? We get the carbonyl group from one side, and from other side we also get a methyl group. That means it is a methyl. So after using base, it can use a beta hydroxy, and after that it eliminate water molecule. Remaining molecule will be same, right? So here if we see, it is 1 2 3 4 5 1 5 dicarbonyl compound. Here is again 1 2 3 4 and 5 1 5 dicarbonyl compound. So here is 1 5 dicarbonyl compound, so we can break bond at this position, as well as from this system we can break bond at this position. So what we get? So from one side we get a, that is, negative charge on this aldehyde function group, plus along with it use formation of a double bond on the other carbon compound, and from again there is one more carbon compound, there is again a one carbon carbon double bond. So this molecule is available, this molecule is also available, and its synthetic equivalent will be a aldehyde, that is a 1 2 3 4, that is butanaldehyde. In the synthesis, if we try to synthesis the molecule by using this aldehyde as well as this ester and this ketone, so what we get? So we have to take the aldehyde in presence of base. So if we are taking the base, then the stable enolate from this aldehyde, that means for the getting stable enolate from this aldehyde, we cannot activate the position, the alpha position of this aldehyde, because there will be no room for the second Michael addition, because we want to do a 2 times Michael addition. From initially we have to add this on the ketone and then with ester, right? And therefore there is, if we activate this position, there is no room for the second Michael addition, and therefore instead of activating this position, we can use another approach, that is called as a enamine approach. So what is the enamine approach? That initially we have to take this aldehyde, then we have to treat this molecule with base in presence of acid. So what we get? We get here a such type of a imine, right? And then in presence of base, we can treat this molecule with a ester. So what we get? We get here a molecule like this, and there it is, that is imine molecule, right? And then further, if we use a H plus ion in presence of water, so what it gives? It gives formation of a aldehyde at this position, right? So what it gives? It gives a formation of compound like this, CHO, and here is CH2, CH2, COOMe. Again we have to use a enamine approach. Now here two, we can say, carbonyl compound at this position and at this position, therefore we can use a again enamine approach, then treat this molecule with the alpha beta unsaturated ketone, right? And then what it gives? It gives formation of a compound, that is such type of a addition, and here is CH2, CH2, and then here is C double bond O, CH3. And then if we treat this molecule with a base, then what it gives? It gives formation of a target molecule. That means base takes proton from this side, because you know that the carbon carbonyl group of aldehyde is more active, but there is no alpha hydrogen is present. Then after that ketone is more reactive. Then it will be the proton from this side. It will be react with this aldehyde. It gives formation of a beta hydroxycarbon compound, and in second step it eliminate the water molecule. Right? Then here I am giving one exercise to you. You have to try to solve this molecule, that is it containing a cyclic system with a different carbonyl compounds COOMe, and here is pH, and here is COOMe. We have to try this molecule for the better synthetic analysis. So if you see here, here is a different carbon compound, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 5 dicarbon compound. We can break the bond at this position. Then in further step, again you can break the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again you can break here, you can break here. So whatever you want, you can do the breaking for this molecule. Right. Let us take one more example which containing a carbonyl compound, that is COOMe CH2. Then here is COOAT, here is ethanol, then again CH2 CH3, then CH2 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 O CH2 pH. So this is the target molecule, and in that target molecule we have to find out the best synthetic route. So here we can break the molecule. You know that here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4 dicarbonyl compound, and if we see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 6 dioxygenated pattern. Here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 5 dioxygenated pattern. So here we can take the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4 dicarbonyl compound, and if you know that if there is such type of 1, 4 dicarbonyl compound, we can break the bond C2C3. So what it gives? It gives formation of a, so from one side it gives a negative charge, that is CH2 minus, then COOET, sorry CH2 plus, and here we can add a bromine, that means it becomes electrophile. Plus along with what it gives? It gives the remaining function group will be same like this, CH3 CH2, then here is COOET, and then CH2 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 O CH2 pH. Right? Then further we can break the protected alcohol. Here we can break this molecule, and then here gives pH CH2 Br, plus along with it gives formation of a remaining molecule will be same like this, that is COOAT. Here is CH CH2 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 OH, and here is CH2 CH3 will be same. Now if you see it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 5 dioxygenated pattern, but here we can use a 1, 5 dicarbonyl compound, therefore we can go for function group interconversion, that means alcohol will be converted into the aldehyde. Then what it gives? It gives COOAT, then CH CH2 CH2 CH2, then here is CHO, and here is the molecule will be same. Now it is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So it is 1, 5 dicarbonyl compound, and in the 1, 5 dicarbonyl compound we can break the C2C3 bond. So we can break here, and what it gives? So after breaking the molecule at this position, we get the alpha beta unsaturated system from one side, that is such type of aldehyde, plus along with it gives formation of a COOAT, and then CH CH2 CH3. Right? So here is negative charge, and we can activate this position. How we can activate this position? By introducing another ester group, that is COOAT, then CH2 CH3. Then we can break the molecule at this position, and it gives a formation of a OAT, plus along with it gives formation of a CH3 CH2 iodide. Right? So this molecule is also available, this is also available, and then we can go for a synthesis. In the synthesis, we can take this CH2, then COO80. So this molecule we can treat this molecule with base, that is sodium ethoxide in presence of ethanol, and we can treat this molecule with ethyl iodide. So what it gives? It gives this molecule, that is COO80, COO80, CH2, CH3, right? And then we can treat this molecule again with base, that is sodium ethoxide in presence of ethanol, and treat this with acryl aldehyde. So what it gives? It gives formation of the molecule, that is COO80, CH2, then COO80, here is CH2, CH3, and then CH2, CH2, CHO, that is aldehyde. Now we can hydrolyze this molecule. So in hydrolysis, what it gives? It gives formation of acid. Then in second step, we can heat and decarboxylation. One of the carbon group will be removed here, and then again we have to treat this molecule with sodium ethoxide in presence of ethanol, so that it gives formation of a ester. So what it gives? It gives formation of a COO80. Then here is CH2, CH2, CH3, and then here is CH2, CH2, CHO, right? Number of carbon 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now we have to treat this molecule with, in presence of base, that is sodium ethoxide in presence of ethanol. Along with, we have to treat this molecule with this BrCH2 COO80, and then what it gives? It gives formation of a, then we have to convert this aldehyde function group into alcohol. Therefore we can treat with this reduction, that is NaBH4. Then what it gives? The ester group will be same like this. Then it gives CH2, CH2, CH3, CH2, 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 OH, right? And then we can treat this molecule with, that is protection, pH CH2, CH2, Br in presence of base, that is pyridine. So it gives a protected alcohol, that means COO80, CH2, CH2, CH3, then CH2, 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 OCH2, pH. And then finally we can treat this molecule with a such type of bromoester in presence of strong base, then it gives formation of a target molecule, right? So this is the simple synthetic route for the synthesis of such type of target molecules. So friends, let's take one more example on the different carbon system. If you see here is 1, 2, 3, 1, 3 dicarbon system. Here is 1, 2, 3, 1, 3 dicarbon system. So here we can take this system, that is 1, 2, 3, and we can break the molecule at this position. So it is 1, 3 dicarbonyl compound, and here we can break this C2, C3 bond. So here is what it gives. The ester group will be same like this. Then here is CH2, CH2, then this will be same, and then here is a, that is again ester, and then remaining will be group level be like this, COO80, COO80, right? Now here if you see, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, that is 1, 4 dicarbonyl compound. Then we can break this C2, C3 bond, and after breaking, what it gives? It gives a bromoester, that is ETOCO, then CH2, CH3, Br, right? And along with, what it gives? It gives formation of a remaining group, that is COO80, CH2, then CH2, then CH, COO80, COO80. Now if you see, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 dicarbonyl compound. Then we can break the molecule at this position, And what it gives? It gives formation of a COOOET, C double CH2, COOET. So it is plus, along with it gives formation of a such type of alpha beta unsaturated ester, right? So it gives formation of such type of alpha beta unsaturated ester. Now in the synthesis, you can take this ester, that is ETOC CH2 COOET. You can treat with this molecule with base, that is sodium ethoxide, in presence of ethanol and this ethyl acrylate. So it gives formation of a such type of compound, that is polyfunctional ester, COOET. Here is again COOET. Now you can treat this molecule again with base, that is sodium ethoxide, in presence of ethanol and this methyl substituted bromoester. So what it gives? It gives formation of a compound, that is a COOET, then CH2, then CH2, then here is COOET, here is COOET, then CH2, here is methyl, and here is COOET. Now if we treat this molecule with again a base, that is sodium ethoxide. So what it gives? So there is, if you see, there are two different positions where the base can be take proton either from here or either from here. So what it gives? It gives two different product. That is, one product will be like this, that is a cyclic system containing, here is a double bond, and then here is COOET, then here is methyl, and here is COOET, plus along with what it gives? It gives another type of ester, that is a such type of a COOET, here is methyl, and here is COOET. So what is the possibility here? If you see, if the base take proton from this methyl group, then it will be attack on this carbon and then the ester will be removed here and it gives formation of this compound. And in second type, the base will be take proton from this carbon, it will be attack on this ester and this gives a B product. But if you see in these two compounds, the stability of the compound, so here there is no alpha hydrogen to stabilize the enol, right? But here you can see that, so it is containing a alpha hydrogen here and the base will be take the proton and it gives formation of a stable enolate, and therefore so this compound will be used as stable enolate, and therefore the possibility of the formation of target molecule is more instead of this. That means it gives only this product because the enolate will be stabilized due to the enolization. That means the product will be stabilized by the enolization, right? So in this way, so there is a simple route for the synthesis of this such type of target molecules. So friends, with this we can stop here. The remaining part will be discussed in next lecture. Thank you.